Pt.1 here. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another series of spending 2 weeks. This time we are spending 2 weeks with the Sony SSC system. If you're new to the channel or new to the series, what we do is Pt.1 takes his current system and swaps it out for a certain system. So we've done some Bose Acoustimass 2-week systems, we've done the Klipsch home theater system for 2 weeks, and now we're trying out the Sony SSC. So here's what's going to happen if you're new to this series. This video is just going to be the introduction, getting to know the speakers, getting to figure out what we want to do with them, place them where we want to place them, and getting familiar with what we have at hand. So what I bought was a subwoofer, 2 floor standing speakers with the matching center, the matching Dolby Atmos modules, and the matching bookshelves. Now this is a full Dolby Atmos system, so a 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos system. And so I'm excited to get everything set up and unboxed for you guys as we go along. Now, one of the main reasons why I chose to do this system is because Sony is under the radar, in my personal opinion, on the name brands out there. You don't see a lot of Sony things going around in the home theater world, and so I've been curious as to why. Also, this is one of the most inexpensive systems that money can buy. Sony is all about high-res audio and sounding good, so why aren't they more talked about, especially if they're going to be priced at the price they're priced right now? I bought this entire system for $660, and you can buy all these speakers individually, and I did, but you can find them in packages as well, which will cost the same as if you were to buy it individually. And so I bought all of them, and I'm curious to see what kind of cohesive home theater entertainment room I can build with these speakers. I bought these directly from Amazon, as I love how quickly I can get them shipped to me, but you can also get these from Best Buy, right from your Best Buy right next to you. And so you can go right now and get them and make your own home theater for the same price that I purchased mine. A lot of you guys in the comment section told me that I'm really gonna like the Sony system, in particularly the bookshelf speakers. So I'm curious as to see why. A lot of you guys have also said that the floor standing speakers leave a lot to be desired. So I'm curious to see what's going on with that and if I can bring them to life with my Anthem ABM 70 and Monoprice Monolith 200 watt amplifier that I'll be using with this system. Now, if you're anything like me, you don't want to spend a lot of money on things. You only want to spend what you have to. I think this system is going to appeal to a lot of people because of that price tag, and it's still a name brand that you are familiar with. So I'm really curious to see, do you get the sound of a $600 system, or does it perform more than what it's worth? I'm really curious to find out. Build quality wise, things seem to feel really good. The build quality on all the speakers is pretty similar, but it doesn't feel like a cheap product. It doesn't necessarily feel like $100 speakers. I've actually bought $150 speakers from other companies and it felt like total plastic, but these feel quite good. One of the funny things that I noticed while I was unboxing these speakers is the power rating on each of the speakers. I think the Dolby Atmos modules were around 100 watts, the floor standing speakers 145 watts, but the subwoofer was actually the weakest speaker in the system, rated at 70 watts, which is pretty funny. So I'm curious to see what that's all about. But these speakers have really good build quality and they're packaged incredibly well. I had no fear that these were going to get to me in one piece with how well Sony and the team at Sony packages their equipment. These modules actually have quite a bit of weight. This actually felt a lot heavier than all the other speakers. Now it's not, but it's because it's more concentrated since it's a smaller form factor, but there was a really healthy weight with these speakers. I'm actually impressed and maybe a little bit worried. If you're somebody who wants to use those particular speakers on the wall, which you can, they may be a little bit heavy for a lot of your nails. So what are we gonna do for the next 2 weeks spending time with this Sony system? Well, like I said, the first video, we're just gonna get to know the speakers. The second video, we're gonna put them through a movie test. The third video, we will put them through a music test. And then the fourth video will give them my overall thoughts. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel because this is typically a very fun and interactive series, and I plan to make this video the same. And so again, if you haven't checked out the rest of the series, the other series with the other speakers, make sure you go back and check, as I have a playlist for each of those. If you're somebody who's had this system before, what I want you to do is go down to the comment section and let me know ahead of time, what was your experience with this system? What did you not like about the system, and what did you really like? Did anything take you by surprise? Did anything let you down? Do you have higher expectations than what was delivered, or vice versa? I'm really curious to know, because I've never heard a single Sony home theater speaker ever from anybody. I've heard the subwoofer and I've heard the home theater in the box, but I've never heard speakers like this from Sony. So I'm very, very curious on how these sound. I'm gonna go and take it on a limb and say, in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be pretty surprised. I'm gonna be pretty impressed with what I hear. That's what I think. I don't know yet, but I think I'll be surprised. Maybe you guys will be too. So leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys have any guesses as to what these will sound like and if you'll think I like them. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap this video up, but I am super curious to hear what these things sound like. They look pretty good for what they are. They seem a lot better built than the money they ask for. So I have high hopes for the Sony system. So stay tuned guys, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button and hit that bell notification to make sure you're not missing any of the videos. I cannot wait to find out what it's like spending 2 weeks with the Sony system. Enjoy the rest of the unboxing and we'll see you later. Pt.1 out. Peace.